Hey guys, I'm currently here in Pilsen in Czechia. We have a small training camp here with the German national team to prepare our World Gliding Championship in the club class, standard class and 15-meter class, which will be here in Tabor in Czechia very soon. I think it's 1 month left now. We will just fly here, enjoy the landscape and see how it is different to Germany and prepare some team flying. Let me quickly show my updates to the LS3. So first of all, I was at DG Aviation. There we exchanged here the Mylar ceilings on the elevator. It's even sealed now inside, so that looks really fantastic. They were not perfect anymore. DG repainted the winglets. That's something which I really love. As you can see, it's exactly the same paint scheme here as at the ACE-33. And then one more thing, which is also just a cosmetic thing. They also repainted here these handles. They were so horrible. They were corroded, especially also from the shipment of the glider to Australia, to the World Gliding Championship. And then in the background, that's Uwe's LS3 as well, Sierra November. Most likely you already know this glider as well. And it will be a beautiful day.
Today we set ourselves a 4-hour assigned area task. The main goal though was to explore the area and try out different strategies. I couldn't resist taking a closer look at the thermal lift near the nuclear power plant.
Airspace is super high here, so it's not really so useful, but I just wanted to test it, and I'm still above the airspace, about 100 meters higher, and here you can see the wispies getting up, so it should definitely work.
Disclaimer: there's a restricted area directly above the power plant, and of course I was extremely careful to stay clear of it.
Ah, is this nice? These brutal bumpy thermals. What's going on?
The warm moist air released by nuclear power plant cooling towers rises quickly, creating strong updrafts. These thermals can be used by gliders to gain altitude.
Such a fun thing. It's really annoying that these power plants are turned off in Germany, the nuclear ones.
On average, I climbed at about 2.8 meters per second, not much more than the neutral thermals. But at least it was fun. In a competition though, it probably wouldn't have been the best choice.
We are flying here from the east side to the Bavarian Forest. That's something I never did before, because usually we're flying from the German side. And as you can see here, the outlining possibilities are not great. And the elevation is getting up, so something to train and be really careful. I hope to find something soon, because already it doesn't feel great. Here on the left hand side, I would say that's the best option, but we will just test everything here, perhaps. And it's a lot of hot air, steamy thermals, steam thermals. It's not. Here's thermal, but okay, let's continue. Unfortunately, the thermal was not too good anymore into the higher altitude, so that's why I continue now. But we have now the next problem. We have here an airspace or a natural reserve, so we are not allowed to fly there below 300 meters above ground level. Here it's better. Come on! What's going on? So in a competition, the big question would be if it would be faster to continue now. The thermal is getting better, but also there are some black cumulus clouds. But the risk is quite high that you're low there and no other options than a weak thermal at the end. So it's risk management which you need to make there. I honestly don't know what's better. But perhaps we will just try now and see, so we can learn. But we still need to take care with the airspace. Okay, so I think quite far away there the structure of the cumulus looks good. The first one is not really a nice queue anymore. It's likely it's an old one, and the one in between might work.
This is a perfect example showing how the LS barometer filters out horizontal wind gusts and avoids falsely indicating lift. The mechanical value shows up to 3 meters per second climb, which isn't real. The LS then more quickly displays the actual climb rate. That way I know it's really worth circling. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a detailed video about the LS barometer.
Somehow I think more to the right hand side. But we left the thermal with 2.3 meters per second.
In hindsight, it probably would have been smarter to stay a bit longer in the previous thermal. That way, I'd have had a better connection to the next one, and less risk of an outlanding. Now it's time to enjoy the Bavarian Forest from above. It's one of the largest forested areas in Central Europe and home to Germany's first national park, established in 1970. It stretches along the border with the Czech Republic and connects with the Bohemian Forest. The region is known for its dense woods, rolling hills and rich biodiversity, with the Großer Aber being its highest peak at 1,456 meters.
Some final glide training. I'm here a little bit below the final glide, or let's say exactly at the final glide, but I want to arrive in 800 meters at the finished cylinder in 13 kilometers. So let's try to find a little bit of energy lines. Also need to avoid this parachute zone. So let's see if I make it, but now it's getting down. Yeah, another lift. Now we should accelerate slightly. Straight ahead we can see the airfield. And of course Pilsen. Four kilometers left. Will we make it? I'm quite optimistic. We also have some energy now with the speed. So I try to accelerate already. average speed on our task today, 103 kilometers an hour. I'm not super happy, but it was a training. I tested something, and it was a huge flight, a huge long task.
In these conditions, I aim to start the final glide from about 100 meters above the calculated glide path using a McCready setting of 1.8, leaving a bit of extra margin. With nearly blue skies, there are few signs of where lift might still be found. If there had been clouds, I might have started the final glide earlier, even slightly below the McCready 1.8 glide path. In that case, I could still reduce speed or take a weak climb if necessary. Practicing final glides is essential. It helps you find a personal strategy with a safe and comfortable reserve.
Not a lot of margin, but it worked somehow. I think so. 30 meters above. We made it! Yes! And then here's the thermal. Yes.
If you enjoyed the flight, feel free to like and subscribe for more soaring content. And if you are looking forward to the 39th World Gliding Championship in Czech Republic, check out the official trailer. I've linked it for you at the end of the video. See you next time and happy soaring!